Hello, my name is Pacey Cookson, and this is my slideshow about my slightly crazy life. Just a short history of me. I come from a military family, and I have moved around to several states. Many of these have very, very different climates. I lived in Massachusetts, and I have also lived in Minnesota. Both are very cold places. At the same time, I have also lived in Arizona and Texas, which are both very warm places. This is also my first year at UAF, and I am majoring in physics. Um, One of the previous classes I really liked in high school was my journalism class, and I found it fun because I was able to write out my opinions on certain topics that I thought were interesting for others to read, and I liked all the feedback that the paper would get. And I also really enjoyed the people I met in that class, and we really created this strong little family. Some of my hobbies include playing the guitar. I love listening to music, and some of my favorite genres are rock, blues, and metal. Um, Here's just a small list of my favorite artists. There's definitely more, like Jimi Hendrix, Weezer, Creedence Clearwater Revival. And I also like listening to many of the talks by Professor Jordan B. Peterson. The reason why I took this class was, besides the fact that we need a Native Alaskan study class, I wanted to take this class because I thought it would be interesting to learn about the culture of the different tribes of people who were natives here. And I find it very important because each culture has different sets of guidelines and morals to it. And I think if we interpret each culture's morals and we look at them in a whole, there's many things that are similar to each other. And I think those similarities are things that we need to most look at, because I think every human being can learn through all those common moral choices and rules that all these cultures have. Um, and obviously, I took this class online due to the global pandemic that is currently occurring outside. And to answer your question shortly, um, I think a huge role to anthropology in the cultures of Native Alaska is to help identify this culture, and to be able to express the different identities that these tribes hold, and to express the ancestry that they have in their past. And I also think that it's very important because, like I said earlier, I think that if we learn from different cultures, then we can learn a lot, not only about them but about ourselves. We can learn from how their cultures are structured. We can learn their morals. We can learn a lot of important things through that. And I also just think it's important, uh, as as a species, as humans, to record the history of our past. And I think it's important that we rediscover and we keep reopening that past, and we keep learning about it, because again, we're all human beings on this great earth, and we should be proud of our past wherever you come from. And I think this is just another great way for the people who are related or had ancestors that were Native Alaskan to be able to get their voice out, and to be able to uh, understand what their culture was about, and to be able to teach other people about it. And that about wraps up my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was somewhat lacking. I just wanted to touch briefly on these, but thank you very much. I hope you have a good day.